Training, throughout the week, but you don't get to go out on the weekend. So I think for me, just getting appreciation again for the massive privilege we have to play for Stormers week in and week out. Sometimes you take it for granted. So really missed it, and glad to be back.
You must be relieved in a way that your absence sort of coincided with 3 games that we won with bonus points. So in that sense, it wasn't like it really cost the team. I mean, and in that time, some of the youngsters did come through.
Yeah, I mean that's a great thing. For us as a Stormers, the group, we always have to be new guys coming through. I thought Sazi did really well, in the absence, from us also not here, and Brookie also felt Sazi really did well, and I mean Vernon showing everyone what I've always thought of him. I think he's going to be a very big loser in South African rugby. So no, it's nice to see the young props come through, and also all that, like Ali Vermaak has been playing for 43 years now. It's nice to have him also to stabilising everything. Yeah, so this is a Mother's Day present to my wife. She likes my shorts. She's been begging me for a long time, so I just told her I'll go with the policeman look and cut the hair short.
Now tell me, just sitting on the sidelines when you're on the sidelines and you're almost like a fan. I mean, a lot of the guys say it's much more nerve-wracking than playing. Is that right? Is that been your experience?
Yeah, I mean, well, the last 2 games it's been alright, for the nerves, but that first one against Connor, I mean, I couldn't be at the game, but Cheapers was tough watching it, and I was having the pillow in front of my eyes, and you go through that roller coaster of emotions. But yeah, luckily the last 2 games hasn't been too bad. Not so many grey hairs, but yeah, it is nerve-wracking. Yeah.
Julle het nou reeks vir die kwart en ronde gekwalifiseer. En daarbij het ek gesê, dit is nie ingenieurs nie. Julle gaan nie regtig na die ander loop kyk nie, maar is die eens nog, is dit 'n voet op die pedaal gevoel in die span?
Ja, nee, absoluut. Dit is, jy speel vir die Stormers voor die thuiskare, vir die laaste keer vir die seisoen. Jy weet, so daar's eintlik nie complacency rondom dit. Dis die beste span wat die naweek die werk kan doen sal speel, en weer eens is dit jou verantwoordelikheid om die trein 'n beter plek te gaan hê. So nee, daar's verseker nie sommetjies gemaak nie. Ons is net hier om ons beste spel te lewer vir die naweek.
En Cardiff, hulle het ook, jy weet, hulle is 9 op die rad, so dis gaan 'n baie wedstryd wees, want jy weet, dis vir hulle eintlik maar 'n eindstryd.
Yes, dis basies vir hulle 'n play-off. Hulle play-offs begin nou. Ons het gesien hulle het 1 of 2 van hulle, ek dink hulle groter name op die bank gehou teen die bulle. Wat dalk 'n aanduiding kan wees vir wat kan kom vir ons. So ek dink ons gaan nie hulle desperaatheid onderskat nie. Ek bedoel, kan nie onthou wanneer laas was Cardiff van 'n play-off gewees, so hulle sal ook honger wees vir dit. En dit is 'n goeie span. Hulle is goed afgerig, as hulle materiaal kyk in die week, en ek bedoel, hulle is 'n goeie span. Hulle lê vir 'n rede. So ek kan glad nie die game enigstens ligtelik opvat of dit net sien as, jy weet, net nog 'n hurdle waar ons moet klim, en dit is alle fokus Vrydag aan 7 uur.
En dit is nogal interessant ook, Gavin het nou die dag hierdie punt aangeroer dat, jy weet, Wallis die clubs is 'n ander storie as Wallis in die 6 nasies. Jy weet, want jy kyk na Cardiff, jy kyk na die Scarlets, was definitief, jy weet, in die aspirations, dis nogal hulle vaar goed.
Ja, ek bedoel, soos ek sê, ons het actually, ek bedoel, mens praat nie altyd daaroor, ons zijn nie af van om aan die verlede te gaan kyk, maar ons het teen Cardiff verloor laas jaar, in die seisoen. Ek dink die jaar voor het ons ook verloor of gelijk. I think we lost 2 times against them. I think we only won in their first season. So weer eens, is nie, ons onderskat nie hoe goed hulle is, dat 'n paar Suid-Afrikaners wat so 'n bietjie inligting sal hê. So nee, ons is volle fokus op Vrydag aand.
En in die scrums, hoe sterk is hulle?
Ek sal sê van die Walliese pakke, sal ek sê hulle die sterkste scrum van die Walliese clubs. Ons het gesien, jy weet, wat ons wou gesien het. Ek dink hulle het 'n Walliese voorry, en as ek sê, as jy nog 2 Walliese wat terugkom ook. So ja, vir ons is dit maar net om voor te bou op die laaste paar weke is baie dat ek gesê ek die skram het baie goed gedoen en dit is net 'n verantwoordelikheid om dit verder te vat.
En dan ek het praat oor voorrydrie, waar een van die nuus gaan ons nog sulke skitterende ondersteunende spel van jou te wag.
Yes. Weet jy, dit so nice as die backs nou nog vir ons pas. Lekker ons hulle sien gewoonlik die stitter, ons hulle soos nee, skiep. Ek gaan dit nog. So ek gaan myself daarso sit. Ons kyk of Mane en Sasha my sien.
Just Neethling, just on a personal question for you. Obviously, you've had a good season. Any bout aspirations? Playing for the Springboks this year, perhaps. It must be on your bucket list as well because you've been in good form this season.
Yeah, 100%. It's no secret the big desire I have to play for the Boks, and it is still there. It's stronger than ever. And I've had the taste of being in camp now, and you just want more. You just want to get back there as quickly as possible. It's just the environment I want to be in. So, yeah, it means everything to me, and I will do everything in my power, to do my best on the field to put up my hand.
Just in English as well, a question on Stephen, the scrumming. How's it gone so far for you? Just coming back.
Yeah, I think the thing you might sometimes lose when you're out for a couple of weeks is just your speed on engagement. But luckily I've got some good coaches around me. Shumi and Brocky and Rita have really pushed me in the MPS, the non-playing squad, to really get as much reps as I can, to just keep that sharpness on. I'm sure it will take 1 or 2 just to find my feet again, but yeah, I'm looking forward. It's always nice to be able to look forward to scrum with your pack.
Last one, final game of the season for the Stormers at home. Just a word for the fans, because it's a Friday night game, something different as well. Not a normal Saturday game. So, any words for them? Just from you and the team?
Our supporters it's just the best. I mean, coming here last week again for Brockie's last game, when the team is running out, you see those flags going, and you get this wonderflies, and you just know, like, we've got the best fans. They come out in the rain, and I think there was still around 20,000 people here. So again, I always tell the boys, soak it in, take it in when you're playing, because it's gonna go past quickly. We really have the best fans. We have loyal fans, and it's people that necessarily don't have 200 rand, 300 lying around, but they buy the ticket, they bring the family, and we feel that support. We obviously quite sorry we couldn't give them a home playoff, but again, we're looking forward to play for the last time in front of them. Yeah.
Tell me you've still been training these last 4 weeks, but you haven't played in the games. What is it like? I mean, is it because I was sort of assuming you'll be fresh, but obviously you have been training. I mean, has the break maybe been just if you did play for the Boks, and you'll be playing in June and July, and your season is still going to carry on forever and ever. Is that maybe been helpful that you haven't played these last 4 weeks, the actual games?
I always think there's a silver lining in any disappointment in life, and I've tried to see it as that. I was obviously really disappointed when I found out, like, listen, really, I'm going to be having to sit out 3 weeks, 3 games. But then you have to turn around quickly into a positive. I had a couple of niggles that I might needed a bit of rest, and also again, like you say, just to freshen up a bit. Luckily, the 3 games we all won the 3 games of bonus points, so there hasn't been any bad thing from that. So yeah, I think so. Gav, I think for my body, just good, because it is a long season. You don't take into account we started playing in September. That's before you play warm-up games before that, and you go and you play. So my minutes has been quite high in the team, and that's how I saw it. I saw it as, okay, listen, maybe my body needs a rest. Maybe a father upstairs knows a bit better than me. My body needs a rest. Need to freshen up. Need to change a couple of diapers back at home. Support the wife a bit more. So yeah, that's how I see it, and I feel fresh and ready to go.
Just you spoke about the youngsters earlier. That filled your boots while you were on the sidelines. Just in terms of a mentoring role, what's your relationship with those youngsters? And in terms of the Storm Scrumming School, who's the best student?
Cheapest. I've really got a soft spot for Werner and Matongu coming through. He started training with us this season, and he just knows that tight to some loose heads when you go up against him. you just know it's like this guy's putting me under pressure and I have to focus here. And I've told him that, and he's been staying patient. He's been training really well, and you know, I've been giving him some advice. Obviously, like we all get advice from Brocky. He's done it both sides. So I really see a bright future for Vernon. He's really strong. He's got a good head because he asks questions. He comes afterwards and he always asks questions. He's never the first one to leave. He's asking questions constantly and he wants to get better and do extra. So I really think, you know, he's something to be excited about. And then obviously, like I said, I mean, the way Sazi played, you know, when he got a chance. You saw Zach, you know, getting his debut last week. He's obviously got a bright future ahead of him. And then Ali Vermaak, you know, is also a new young guy coming through with a solid future ahead of him.
Cool. Thanks so much, guys.